Hello Internet, it's Mike White with 143. So today I'm going to show you how to do some photo restoration. So this is not my photo and I'm asked for permission. So hopefully I'll get permission to leave this tutorial up. But this is a photo, it's a wedding photo and it's very old and it's actually a photograph of a photograph. And the original photograph has got some, blemishes. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. First things we're gonna do is open it up here in Photoshop and we're going to crop it slightly after we adjust it. So I'm just gonna unlock the background and then I'm going to do edit, transform, perspective. So we're gonna try to get these edges straight so that we can get the original photo kind of out. So instead of, I'm not really cropping here as much as I'm just adjusting the perspective to bring it back in to a rectangle, not square. And I don't want to miss any parts of it, so I'll scoot it a little bit. I'm using my arrow keys just to scoot it. I don't want to get the cake out of the shot. That's probably pretty good right there. So we got it kind of straightened up. And then I am going to crop in on it so that I get the part that's not the actual photo out. Alright, so now we have that. And then I'm just still going to, adjust it a tiny bit, edit perspective. Let's see, transform perspective. I'm just going to try to pull this up. Just a scotch. So now I think I've got it, pretty cropped. Okay, and now I'm going to do image auto color. So not a huge change there. Let's do auto contrast and auto tone. So I've just found that really helps. And I usually go in that order because it just seems to have a better effect. I don't know if it matters, but that seems to really help the image. Okay. So now I'm going to, just get it with an old photo. That's always a good, good steps with an old photo. All right, so I'm going to call this wedding photo. And then it's really small. So look up the image size. It's like 3 inches wide by 4 inches high. So I'm just going to go ahead and upscale it. So for something like this, we probably want to use high fidelity because it's an actual photograph. And I don't know if we want face recovery or not. We're going to look at it. Sure, this would be easier if I knew these people. We just don't want to use too much face recovery. So, somewhere 70, that's probably a good strength. And let's just look at standard. Look at high fidelity. That's what we're going to go with. All right, so I'm exporting that out of Gigapixel. Okay, and that's done. So it should have put it right back in the same folder I took it from. And there it is. So I'm going to open that back up with Photoshop. And that was the right moment to do that. In this process, export, scale it up after you've got after you fix like kind of the main errors. And so now, we've got these big crack and we're just going to try to repair that. So we're just going to come over here with the spot healing brush and I can take this hardness down. I usually am working on different kinds of graphics, graphics for like our customer photos, customer images. They're when I'm working with a regular photo, I want a softer brush. So I'm just brushing out these areas, and I'm just gonna where there's a transition, I'm gonna watch it. So what we're doing is we're just gonna follow all the little spots and specks and things that we think are part of the damage. We don't want to get too heavy-handed in here. Sometimes, a streak is good, and then sometimes just coming back and actually just hitting it a few times with the brush. We just want to make these areas less noticeable. That looks like photo damage to me right there. Not sure what that is, but doesn't look attractive. So we'll just get it out of there. And it's not magical. Some people are amazing at this, you guys. Like, I'm just mediocre. But it's a lot better than when I got it. So we'll just compare that to the original. So it's way bigger. But that's what we had. And this is what we got now. I think it's a good improvement. Hey, I hope that helps somebody that's trying to restore an old family photo and wants to get that printed in some way. Y'all take care.